Alright. This is why my husband gets so angry when nurses don't get nothing as far as discounts. Because through rain, sleet, snow, end of the world, we still gotta go to work. Look at this. It don't matter. It's a whole hurricane here, and it don't matter because we still gotta go to work. So I'm in Lake County, so we're like smack dab in the middle. So it's not so bad. I'm gonna turn this. Oh. My phone is hating on me. So it's not so bad because like I said, we're smack dab in the middle. So we typically don't have to deal with the like the typical hurricane things, you know, like the flooding and stuff like that. I say it's typical because you never know. Anyway, so it's flooding a little bit. We got some new construction going on by us, so I want to see what that looks like this morning. But yeah, so we tend to fare pretty well. I can't really complain, but you know, the rain and the wind is definitely can definitely be a problem. They're not doing no construction today, baby. That is not happening. Look at that. They are not doing any type of construction over here. Look at this. Everything done washed away. But it didn't flood, so that's good. Yeah, I always worry about that. You know, they do these grounds. Ooh, this almost their retention pond is almost up to the banking. Anyway, they I don't know if y'all can. We'll get it on the way back. But anyway, I always worry about that. They do land surveys in Florida to make sure that like you won't flood. It's like 100-year floodplain or whatever. But the thing is, the more houses they build, they change the layout, the topography of the area, you know? And so you wind up having to, you know, you always wonder, you know? It's like my grandma went to Arizona. She's like, well, you know, they have a 100-year drought plan. But it's like, yeah, that was based on the people, my bad, y'all, that was here 100 years ago. Like, that's changed, you know? But yeah, either way, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's raining. Speed over here is like 45. I'm doing 45, so I mean, it's drivable. True Floridians ain't really worried about it. You know, you always can tell how bad the hurricane's gonna be based on, you know, the reactions, right? So like yesterday, people weren't lined up at the gas stations. Like, you know, the Weather Channel couldn't even decide if this was a hurricane or not. So people were not lined up at the gas stations. Like, there were pumps open. You know, there was no plastic bags on the pumps. So I was like, oh, this ain't gonna be nothing. You know? And I live in an area with a lot of older people. So these folks know, you know, based off of, you know, what they see, whether or not they should take it seriously or not. So, I mean, you always take a hurricane seriously, you know, because at any point in time, anything can happen. But it's, you know, for us, you know, people up north, they, you know, they get concerned. Like I said, we are in Central Florida. I do not live on the Outer Banks of Florida. You know, I'm not in Miami. That's always flooded even when there's no hurricane. You know, like, that's, you know. I love Miami. I couldn't live there, man. They flood way too bad. I saw the video of the last hurricane. I was like, no. Nothing against city Miami. It's beautiful, but no. You know, it washes away, and you know, they build back, and you know, wind up still being nice. And you can't really, you know. But yeah. So this is my normal little stretch to work. But like I said, it's not too bad. It's really not too bad today. It's really not too bad today. Woo! There we go. I didn't hydroplane, I just some water. You know, this is, you know, being from New York, I had all-wheel drive because of the snow. And now it's beneficial because I can use my all-wheel drive in the rain, you know. Apparently there was a tree down a little bit further back, but we'll see. Everything seems to be open. Waffle House is open, so if Waffle House is open, it ain't no real emergency. You know, Waffle House is still open. Let me see what else is open. AutoZone is open. Everybody's open the same way, you know. I don't know if Goodwill's open. Oh, but they don't open yet anyway. I think they open at 9 o'clock. Their lights are on, so AutoZone residents are, older, so I don't really anticipate a lot of them coming in, just because, and I hope, to be honest, I kind of hope a lot of them don't, because I don't really want them driving in this weather. I'd rather them be scheduled and be safe. But some of them are hard and true Floridians. They don't care, but they will show up and be there early, So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, it's like sheets of rain, but it'll probably be like this all day. It's funny. The last 2 times we closed the office and nothing happened. Like absolutely nothing happened. And it was really nothing to see. Today we kept the office, they decided to keep the office open, but it's actually raining pretty good. But I feel like I give it to like lunchtime. I feel like it's gonna stop. I feel like by lunchtime it should really kind of calm down, and then we'll see. But yeah, everything is open, y'all. Like everything's open. The pool place, I don't know if they open. They may not be open, but I don't feel like people are shopping for pools in the middle of a hurricane. So it's a category 1. It hit with 80-mile-an-hour winds. You gotta keep that in mind. Like we're smack dab in the middle. So even though it hits the coast with 80-mile-an-hour winds, we don't really get that. I have no way to tell how fast the winds are going, but it's pushing my car a little bit. So it's not. But like I said, I'm still going the speed limit, and I'm fine. So let's see. It did knock down a couple of trees in our backyard though. But the thing about hurricanes is it's consistent. It's not like a thunderstorm where like, half an hour, 45 minutes tops, it's gone. Like this is hours and hours and hours of that wind stress on the trees, and so that's they break. We got one tree. I swear that thing gonna fall on somebody's car. They need to cut that limb down, but not my tree, not my house, not my monkey, not my circus. Oh, I just got blown a little bit. Okay, all right, wind gust. It's picking up a little bit down here. Target's open. Target, my favorite place. Panda's open. Panda Express. Yeah, all these open. Yeah, this is a bad rainstorm for us. We have rainstorms worse than this every evening. So that's kind of what this is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll go from there. I was really kind of anticipating not having to go to work today, but there's a lot of folks with lights out too. We don't have lights out, but I'm just thankful. Our power lines are actually underneath the ground, so because we're a much newer subdivision, so we typically, unless it hits the transformer, we typically don't lose lights. And if we do lose lights, we're usually one of the first groups to get them back on, because it's like if they put us back on, you have like hundreds of people with lights back on, So they try to get the most bang for their buck. So sometimes we have lights out, and maybe for like, a few days. But usually, like I said, we haven't had our lights out since the last bad hurricane we had. I think it was like Irene, and our lights were out pretty bad there. But other than that, yeah, this is it. Not really much to see. Just want people to kind of see what it looks like. I got a lot of folks asking, So this is my live coverage. Not really much going on, to be honest. Just, it feels heavy when you walk outside. Barometric pressure, I guess. It's raining and it's windy, but we're Floridians. We deal with this all the time, so we just keep pushing, do what we gotta do, and keep moving. So. Yeah. And what's so funny, and I'm not saying I wish this, I hope this doesn't happen, but there's no accidents. Like usually this road I'm on 441, but usually 5,000 accidents every single day. But today when there's a hurricane, and I guess people driving like they got a little bit of sense today, because a lot of times they don't. But anyway, all right, well, that's my check-in. If anything happens, I'll check back in later, but I doubt it.